Hello everyone and welcome to this video. My name is Sarah and in this video I will be showing you how I make my signature swirl cupcakes. So I actually don't want to fully explain this on camera because it does take a really long time to make these. So I will be doing a voiceover version of my videos so that I don't have to sit here and fully explain it on camera, but rather just tell you as it's going. So I'm making these cupcakes for my grandma's birthday. Her birthday was in September, had a busy week, wasn't able to post it right away, but I got around to doing it. For these cupcakes, I'm pretty much mixed together white cake and my sister's famous red velvet. So without further ado, let's get right into making these swirl cupcakes. Okay, let's start out with the white cake. I just use whatever box white cake they had at the store. You'll need oil, eggs, and water. So in a big bowl, mix all of the ingredients together. No particular order of which to go in first. I just pour it all in at the same time. So if you've never separated an egg yolk from the egg whites, I highly suggest trying it for the first time, but it's not super necessary. You can use the whole egg, but I would suggest instead of white cake to just use a yellow cake. It's a lot easier, you use the whole egg. So this box actually asks for a hand mixer, but I've never used a hand mixer for any kind of box cake because I'm just lazy, so you can use a whisk if you want. Next up, red velvet. Again, I used our recipe that we found from a magazine, and you'll need flour, cocoa powder, baking soda, salt, butter, sugar, eggs, sour cream, milk, red dye, and vanilla. So in a big bowl, mix all your dry ingredients, which would be flour, cocoa powder, and the baking soda, and the salt. And then just mix them together until they're fully combined, and then set that aside for later. So in a stand mixer or in a bowl for your hand mixer, you're going to cream the sugar and butter. So don't be like me and add both sticks of butter. I don't know why I thought it was only 1 stick of butter, but it's 2 sticks of butter for 1 cup of butter. Make sure you cream it together. Don't worry, I did add the second stick just later on once I realized what I did. So once it's all creamed, it does specify in the recipe to scrape the edges of the bowl just to make sure that the next ingredients are fully combined into the butter mixture. So next you're going to be adding the eggs. This time you will be adding the whole egg. You're gonna add in your milk, sour cream, which you can't see, but I did add it in, and your vanilla, and finally the red dye. Once that's all combined together, you're going to slowly be adding in the dry mixtures into the wet mixture. Now for the process of filling these tins. So I alternate with the white cake and the red velvet. The red velvet is a lot thicker than the white cake. It always will be, but just be patient. I tend to like to keep the red velvet to one side and the white cake just filling in all of the little spaces that it doesn't cover. That way you can see the two colors all the way through the cupcake, and it's not like one blob and then another blob, if that makes sense. Quando você chama meu nome, eu vou te ouvir, fala no meu coração. Quando você chama meu nome, eu vou te ouvir, fala no meu coração. Quando você chama meu nome, eu vou te ouvir, fala no meu coração. Quando você chama meu nome, eu vou te ouvir, fala no meu coração. Now that we're done filling all the cups, I just take a toothpick and start swirling. I try to make sure that there is enough white and red showing on the top so that you get the full swirl effect. The inside of the cupcake isn't really swirled, it's more for the top. As you can see, I do add a little bit more white cake to the top just so that you can get the more swirl effect. I did overfill these cupcake tins, but I do like a really big top for these cupcakes so that you can really see the swirl design on the top. But do what you like, whichever. Put them in the oven and let them cook. So this pan only has 4 cupcakes in it. My tip for you is to fill the other cups up with water so that the bottoms don't burn, but make sure not to overfill them so that they don't boil over. Now our cupcakes are done. Don't forget the toothpick trick to see if they're actually all the way done. They look great. The swirl is great. As you can see in the sides, there's blocking and you can taste everything all the way through, and the swirl is beautiful. Okay, I'm back. I hope that you liked this video, and if you try it, let me know. These cupcakes are so good. They're so yummy, and I can't eat just one in a day. I have to have at least 2. So let me know how it goes if you try this out, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.